Okay, let's begin with question number 2. Okay, let's read this and move it to whiteboard, please. Okay, find the first 3 terms in the expansion and extending powers of x of 2 plus x to the power of 6. So we try to use the order they give. All right. So the power of 6, and hence obtain the coefficient of x squared in the expansion of this thingy. Okay, let's try to do this first. See, they only want the first 3 terms. So that means we need to use the binomial theorem. So if you all can recap, generally, the binomial theorem looks something like this. Okay, so I'm just going to recap quickly. The binomial theorem, x plus y power of n equals to x to the power of n. So n choose 1, n minus 1 y, n choose 2. Aha. It's just I'm using x again, so but that's a generic term normally. So y square blah blah blah. So n choose n minus 1. Oh, so x to the power n minus this is 1, and then this becomes yn minus 1 and y to the power of n. So just the general idea of the binomial theorem. Okay, so we got our n is 6 here, so please take note. And so we want the first 3 terms in this order. Please take note when you specify the 2 here. I mean, this is like the 2, it's just like the x, Okay, fine. It's kind of funny because I use the x and y here, but I think you'll get the idea. So let's just substitute plus. So this will be 2 to the power of 6 plus. So 6 choose 1. 2 to the power of 6 minus 1. I just try to use the formula so that it's like very obvious first. And then the third term would be 6 choose 2 like that. And then we use the formula 2 to the power of 6 minus 2. And then the x is a square. Okay, I'm just going to put it like this here, and then I'm going to signify first 3 terms. So the equal sign can be maintained because we're talking about the first 3 terms as specified. Okay, let's simplify each of this, please. But before that, let's just simplify the terms like that. So it looks nice. Please take note that this is another way of writing the binomial coefficient 6c1. Then we have 2 to the power of 5, then x here, and then 6c2, and then 2 to the power of 4, and then x squared. Okay, 2 to the power of 6 is 64. Okay, this one let's put in the calculator, please. 6c1 times 2 to the power of 5. 192. So straight away just multiply this. And then this one. 6c2 multiplied by 2 to the power of 4. So 240 x squared. So this is how we get the first 3 terms of this expansion. Done. So that's the one part done there. So using just as say, so there's another section of this question. So using just hence obtain the coefficient of x squared in this expansion. So if I were to just temporarily change the letter x to y, that means something like 2 plus y here. Power of 6 equals to 64. 192y plus 240y squared for the first 3 terms context. So equal sign here is always first 3 terms unless specified otherwise. Okay. So that means, so let's just substitute. So we're going to substitute, let y equals to x minus x squared. And then what will happen if we do that? Oh, so 2 plus x minus x squared to the power of 6. If you can notice, it's the exact term here. So I made this whole thing as y temporarily to switch the variable. No other reason. If you can straight away see and switch it functionally, of course it's better that way, but just to make sure it's a bit clearer that to make sure. Okay. 240 y squared. So x minus x squared, whole thing squared. Okay, let's think about all this carefully. So 64 here plus. So we have 192. Say when we do when you multiply, please take that 192x minus 192x squared. Okay, it's all simple stuff. Just multiply out. But please take note that up to where must we do? we must do until because they want the coefficient of x squared alone. So I'm going to skip in a while, but some of the other terms. But let me just expand just a little bit first. Because the next term we don't list down because the other one will be power of 3. If you notice, like power 1, 0, power 1, power 2 of the x minus x squared, and 3. So its minimum will be power of 3 because it has an x in both terms. So that is why the coefficient of x squared will be unaffected by it. So here we just do a simple squaring. So x squared, and then this is minus 2x cubed plus x to the power 4. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore everything and just take out the terms with x squared. Okay, let's just list out the terms with x squared. Please take note. So the terms with x squared is going to be minus 192x squared, and then this one, plus 240x squared. Oh, minus 192 plus 240. No other term has x squared. That means this becomes, ta-da-dan. Let's put in the calculator, please. Minus 192 plus 240. It is 48. Correct? So it becomes 48x squared. And finally, we can write the answer as, because they only want the coefficient. Coefficient means the one in front of the x squared. So the answer is 48. Thank you.